site of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. This makes it up to the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on third down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers.
That's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard. At at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
McCarthy throwing on third down. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 33. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
He's going for it himself. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Incomplete.
Here he goes, third and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a fourth down decision to make. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this drive will start inside the 25. New England taking the field in second series of the game coming up. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
May now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third down, 1 yard to go. Stop man in motion left. Henderson's going to get it on third down. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
36-yard line.
Now it's McCarthy. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
On the coverage.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Someone got a piece of that downfield throw, but it is caught anyway. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take the lead on the first play of the drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. He's got it on the bootleg. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. We're all set now. 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
On play action now. McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. McCarthy looking to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Past the line, he's going to run for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score reads 10-6. back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at a punt, though, facing fourth down. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. The Patriots and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Henderson here from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Henderson on 2nd down. Jukes away from one. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Patriots.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They send a tight end in motion. May off the play fake. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. And that's good for a gain of 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And he's caught, he's got Lamb. And he's brought down, they're going to mark him at the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Patriot first down.
And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
13 more yards. That's another.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Patriots now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 6.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Ravens and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Escapes the defender. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Mitchell again. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Throwing the out route complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he gets him 5, but still way short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. May on 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They kick the running back in motion. On the gun, it's May. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down, New England.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. But nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Henderson on his own read. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Going play action, May. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Patriots first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Made a throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him, actually. New season long, and when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Ravens and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Again, this is Mitchell. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to Flowers. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
At the Patriots' 21-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He dodged the tackle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now, if no need for halftime, we'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes away from one. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Patriots and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. He's caught a touchdown in this game, as we see now where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category. 1st and 10 from the 32. On play action, here's May. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. May now from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
He's going to tuck it and run.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but and that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's the handoff. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. So pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds a man right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Five men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Now it's McCarthy. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. So yet again, they're turning to him to try to put 3 on the board. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they continue to trail by 8.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Patriots offense all set to go. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Throwing the complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Patriots.
First down now, ball at the 33. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henderson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's May. Well, we couldn't wait too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with third and goal. Here's May to the air. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. They'll begin. Here's Ross. That ball's free. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
The offense retains possession.
A give to Mitchell, running left. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connects with him down the sideline. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
48-yard line.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field, but that's exactly what the defense just did.
On first down, they'll run. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mitchell up the middle. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. Hauled in left side. And he'll go down here at the 16. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Looking to throw, McCarthy.
16-yard line.
He can run it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
And the Baltimore first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
9-yard line.
Mitchell on the carry. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up
Mitchell again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 4 on the play, partner. That pushes them a whole lot closer. 3rd and goal from the 2. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have them be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st down.
So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots' way that's currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's a 38-yard play for them to move the sticks.
38 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 38 yards on the play. And the Patriot 1st down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running back sent in motion. 1st down, May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Henderson. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they're able to push it well upfield on that fumble return. Nicely done.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's a 10-yard loss.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Here's McCarthy to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Dante Trader on the coverage.
McCarthy looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's May. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
May now. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. We see the Ravens making their way out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Gained a little bit there, kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room, and no margin for error.
He's got a man left. And this one doesn't go far. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. To the air on 3rd and long. Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He has been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. It's fielded at the 14. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And with that run, he's reached the coveted mark for a back in a single campaign. This is officially a 1,000-yard season on the ground. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. The give now to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, so you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. Do you want to be an all-pro? You stick someone like that.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's May. Hits him on the out route. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Trying to sneak May. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. A gain of a yard.
Henderson here from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. May now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Henderson, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
May now on 3rd down. Completing over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. It's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Deontay Banks on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Another drop. The last 2 plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's going to try another deep one here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First down throw for May. Dump off to his fullback. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
It's a design boot. This finds Bellinger. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd down, they need 7. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by 16. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
It leads to second and 10.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
To Keaton Mitchell. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The New England offense running out now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 19-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. They'll throw, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design run here for May. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Patriots come in and take a win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Baltimore.